I just want to say this. You can't box something up and send it to the next generation and have the next generation actually benefit from what you're doing or what you have done. Then it's probably an act of selfishness, survival, or preservation. Now, the marriage thing is cooked because of 50 years of unchecked systemic abuse. Because of 50 years of unchecked systemic abuse, it's cooked. And as we keep it up, what has happened is the institution has become a societal downgrade. It became a societal downgrade. So we took a societal gold mine and we actually turned it into a societal downgrade. And this is where things get really, really interesting. See, you wreck the damn generation that's going to end up taking care of you. Or supposedly was supposed to end up taking care of you. Suppose you're doing things recklessly and you're doing things in such a reckless manner that you produce a generation that's more selfish than you, doesn't value you, is not thinking about you, and could possibly be looking for an opportunity to take from you. So we see the absolute evil of social engineering. People talk about religious wars and all this stuff. What is social engineering costing us? You think it's not costing you? Better check again. It's costing all of us because it justifies its justification of the dark side. Every person has a dark side. You have a good side and a bad side because of free will, because of a soul. Under the most brutal situations and regimes, people still can make choices. Under the most brutal situation, a person can join or disembark from any situation they choose, provided they have the resolve and the courage. Now, the modern life, first of all, is this relentless attempt to control people. You see it on your job. Your wage is nothing more than the means to retain you. Nothing more. It doesn't have nothing to do with your, how much you studied. And a lot of times has nothing to do with how much you work. It's the means to retain you. And so if you can't deal with it, go start a business. And then if you can't deal with being the last guy to get paid, the business can become a stumbling block to your personality. So, because of ruthlessness in our society, we're being tested and investigated and scrutinized and undermined until we find an effective off switch. And the way it's operating is like their system is successful as long as they have a carrot bigger than the off switch. And it takes raw courage to cut this foolishness off. It takes raw courage. And it takes personal sacrifice. You're not willing to make the sacrifice, they got you. So the honey trap has lost its appeal because of so much foolishness and restlessness. And it's like you fools just keep on dating. Dating is the new crap game. But it got old, and it got old fast because they couldn't stop pouring, or they couldn't stop piling on. I talked to men about the pile on. No situation of a continual pile on is worth it. But when you buy the spin, you put your endurance up and you go long game. But you don't go long game on something engineered and designed to cheat you at possibly your weakest point in life. And so it became a means of buying a 20-year sentence. In other words, doesn't that sound like a jail term? A 20-year sentence? Or just the mere complications? See, the boomers had a damn problem. What's the problem with the boomers? They don't talk.